Pacers, obviously the Pacers, they just lost in the NBA Finals. Tyrese Halliburton out for the year towards Achilles. Get better, brother. But they still got majority of their pieces. Pascal, Andrew Nembhard, T.J. McConnell, Neesmith, all of them are still there. But the question is, Miles Turner, he's a free agent. Do you re-sign him? But so what is next for the Indiana Pacers after losing in the NBA Finals? What's next for them going to next year?
Honestly, just running back. Like you said, re-sign Miles Turner. They need to go get a backup big. Cause Thomas Bryant isn't it.
And Tony
Um,
Bradley.
and then you pick up Ben Matherin's contract, him, Jace Walker, and Shepard. You pick up their contract and just run it back.
This is year 3 for Ben Mathurin in this year
Yeah,
3.
I think he got a team option.
So this
Him,
year,
Jace Walker, on they got a team option.
Jarris Walker is year 2. Do you think about trading Mathurin? Do you think about it if a trade comes about, like it's something like, okay, this might be decent? Do you think about him, or can he be really good on a team with no Tyrese Halliburton and you're probably the third scoring option, or maybe even the second?
Nah, I keep him because after Tyrese and Tyrese is down for all of next year, so you gonna need some scoring. And then after Tyrese and Pascal, they don't really have no guys who can go get it on their own consistently. I mean, and Ben, he's the type of guy where he can average 20 plus per game. So I keep him.
Here's your time. Go ahead, brother. Here's your time. Pascal Siakam, synthetic ritual. Went wrong this time. No, but for real. This Patriots team got my heart. Champions in my book. Go ahead. Go ahead. Speak your nonsense.
Francisco, what happened, dog?
Go
What
ahead.
happened, dog? What happened? Y'all was talking all that shit. Pacers was gonna win in 7. Them motherfuckers got eliminated. What happened, Francisco?
Oh, Francisco, go talk back.
Pascal didn't sacrifice enough goats. What happened, dog?
He goes, oh, my. You know what? Okay. They fought a good fight, Francisco. I respect it. But OKC, you did it, my boys.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. But with the Pacers, you have to really think about this, right? We watched it in the finals. Now I know I can't go. We're not going to go off of 7-game sample size because Miles Turner before the finals was playing pretty decent, and he's probably worth. He probably thinks I'm worth 30 plus mil a year. So as management, you have to be like, okay, he was really good throughout the playoffs, but then when we got to the finals, his play kind of went down a little bit. And if I'm management, I want to resign him because we definitely need him now with no Tyrese. And he still is a good shot blocking big. But man, he don't rebound enough. He has no post game whatsoever. I like the pick and pop from the mid range, but outside of that, he ain't it. But is Miles Turner really worth 30 million? I don't really think so. I don't know. I really don't know. Is he worth 30 mil a year? So you have to really think
Mm,
about that as a franchise.
no, I don't think he worth 30 mil a year. I feel like he probably would take a team friendly deal though. I think he likes being. He been with the Pacers his whole career. I think he likes Indiana. I damn near think he'd take a pay cut.
And like you said, with Ben Mathurin, he's probably going to take another step. Andrew Nembhard, a lot of people, last year when Tyrese was out in the conference finals, his play stepped it up in the games 3 and 4 against the Celtics. Now we're going to see him basically as the primary ball handler and probably either the second or third go-to option on the team. So his play is going to step up. Ben Mathurin play should step it up. Aaron Neesmith, his play should step it up. He just fouled too damn much in the finals, but that's neither here nor there. And even Miles Turner. I think the only question is, it's going to be so different with a person that cannot set you up as easily as Tyrese. No matter what you think of him, if you think he ain't good or whatever, that's fine. But Tyrese, one thing you do, he can set you up and get you an easier shot. And I think that was one of the issues when TJ McConnell was out there. He's just not that type of point guard. And Andrew Nembhard isn't really that. He's a decent passer, but he's just not the passer of Tyrese. And I think that's the one thing that's going to hurt them a little bit. But this team is still pretty decent. Now, are they finals bound again? Probably not. Most likely not. Are they Eastern Conference? I don't think so. Could they make it to the second round depending on matchups? Yeah, I think they could make it to the second round. But all that's out the window now with Tyrese. But I think this is your gap year, just like the Celtics. This is your gap year. So I think they probably should run it back. But Miles Turner is the big question because the owners, the team said they're thinking about going into luxury tax to re-sign Miles Turner because they want to keep this core together. TJ Mexico did his Mexexo did his thing. Respect. TJ McConnell did what he had to do. It was just game 7. He just he turned the ball over.
Y'all need to call y'all boy Tyrese and make sure he got that Cancun ticket ready to come home.
I don't think he can go to Cancun on a mess. I don't think he could go. I think he's gonna stay
man
where
got
he's
a private
at.
jet. That man got a private jet. He can go. Make sure y'all pick up his prescription too.
Why would I want to go on a messed up leg to Cancun?
It's vacation.
That ain't vacation.
You gotta get away. You gotta get away.
Who wants to go to vacation hurt? Who wants to go to vacation hurt? You going on vacation on crutches?
A lot of people do it.
I wouldn't do it. You going on vacation on crutches?
Hell yeah.
No. We can wait a time and say I don't need the crutches to go on vacation. I'm good about that. But sticking with the Pacers, with this Pacers team now, where do you think they are in the Eastern Conference? Especially with it being wide open and teams are making moves. Where would you put them at right now as we speak?
I low key want to put them. They in that 6 to 10 range. I could see them getting as high as 6 is if everyone has a next guy mentality, next guy up mentality. I could see them being as high as 6. But for sure, they're a playing team for sure.
So we're going off the East right now as we speak. They're not better than the Knicks. They're not better than them. They're not better than the Cavs. They're not better than the Magic. Honestly, they're not even better than the Pistons. They're not even better than them. Are they even better than the Hawks after what the Hawks just did? Are they even better than them? I don't think so.
Nah.
I don't think they're better than the Hawks. Then after that, are they even better than the Celtics? The Celtics are.
As of right now, nah, I don't think they. They might be because the Celtics ain't got no big, unless they resign Al Horford, and they need another starting big.
Are they better than the Bucks? This is with Giannis there, and I know you know.
I'll put them on the same tier.
Are they better than the Raptors?
They might be better than them though. They might be better. Yeah, I think they're better than the Raptors.
Are they better than the Sixers? Healthy Sixers?
No.
So it's kind of hard without one of your best players. And if I had to, I would put them. I think they could potentially fight for a 6 seed. I think they could do that, but I could see them in 7 to 10 range. I could definitely see that, but I think 6 is the ceiling right now. Now, maybe they might make a little small move in the offseason. You never know. But I think right now, as we speak, like they're still one of the deepest teams in NBA. Don't get me wrong, but Tyrese elevates their play to potentially like conference final standards, and he's not going to be there. So now you need Mathurin, Jarris Walker. I think Jarris Walker can honestly, when he comes, I think he's going to be a huge part in their team next year. I think he's going to play a lot more minutes. And like you said, you need to go get a backup big, whoever that is. Thomas Bryant really isn't it. Tony Bradley isn't it. So you just need a backup big. But I think they probably will resign Miles Turner to 30-something a year. He might not be worth that. But you got to. Because what other like decent big is out there? Like the bigs, there's really not a lot of really good ones. Like Miles Turner is probably the best big out there. So I think you re-signed him, but we're done with the Pacers now.